So this is the Icodis mini projector, and there is a reason why we're checking out this 480p projector, because this particular one, at about 50% of all of its pixels, the white output on this thing is actually remarkably good and puts it ahead of other 480p options that we've checked out previously on the channel. Removing the lid, let's just do a very quick unboxing. Bit of spongy foam packaging, you know how much I love that. We also get the instruction manual, and the only thing that you need to be checking on this thing, well, what I'm checking for, is at 120 inch screen from about 3.7 meters. Does not sound too bad. Now we'll come back to the projector later on in the video. Obviously, let me just show you exactly what you get when you actually invest. Now this particular one, what is this? So this is leave us some feedback on our product. No. So inside the actual base of the package, you'll find the secondary compartment, and in there you'll find all of your accessories. So the accessories are pretty much what you would expect and what usually comes with all these mini projectors. So let's see if that is the case here. Tipping it all out, we got the what's the hell's that? There you go. That's everything. Now, inside the box, we also find our remote control. That's the main thing I look for. I would like to start seeing like voice control on some of these mini projectors. That'd be nice, but this is a fairly standard one. HDMI cable is included. I also get the power cable, and you also get a pretty slim profile power brick, so not too bad. We also get this handy dandy tripod. You don't get that with like the ViewSonic M1. We didn't get no tripods like that. While it might work, it's not exactly the best, and it kind of collapses on itself, but it will get the job done. So let's check out the Icodis mini projector. Now this projector, as you can see, it's got this stainless steel and grey kind of top, and it's got this notch cut out on the corner by the lens. Looking at the projector from the front, there's a little bit of venting going on, and aside from the lens and the venting, there's not much else. On the side, you'll see the focus wheel. This is made of plastic, no metal, but that's true for most 480p. SD card slot and a bit of venting. Coming round to the opposing side, you'll see a big cutout for venting. On the base, you'll see the fan. Now, this fan is quite noisy, I will say that. You've also got this built-in kickstand, which is always nice. And there is also a slot for a 1/4 inch thread right in the centre, well, off-centre of the projector. But the kickstand feels pretty good. I don't like the screw-in one, so again, this is all positive things for the projector. In terms of rear I/O, what you'll find, you've got your DC power input, your dedicated power on and off button, USB, full-size HDMI, rear infrared sensor, headphone jack, and a sliding power on and off switch, so you can run this off DC power and the rechargeable 3500 milliamp battery that this thing is actually packing. So jumping straight into the menu. Now, the remote control seems to actually work pretty well. Some of the projectors, the front IR or the rear IR, sometimes you have some issues. Let me just align this a little bit better for you guys. There you go. So in terms of the price point of this projector and what you get in the menus, I'm not that impressed after seeing something like the ViewSonic M1, because you can adjust the gamma, you can adjust the gain, and you can actually control independent RGB color strength. You can obviously do this, and this projector costs almost $300, so a little bit annoyed about that. But aside from that, the menu's really easy to navigate, and you've got everything that any other 480p projector or rechargeable 480p projector would have, and you can adjust your brightness, contrast, and all of that. But it doesn't have the same kind of effect as something like the ViewSonic M1. It's not as refined, and then you can also change various different parameters in your audio settings, so you can go all the way from 120Hz to 10 kHz. Let's switch this over to an Android TV box, and I'll also plug in the laptop, and I'm going to play some videos, so let me know what you guys actually think of the overall video quality. Let's start off with the color test of this projector. So on the left we have the cool color tone set, and on the right we've got the same scene under the warm, and you can actually see that under the cool temperature the picture looks a little bit more appealing. Your mileage may vary. The warm color tone, the red strength seems to be a little bit too much for my preference. In terms of how it handles low light scenes and low light performance, this is Rampage, and this scene is actually relatively dark, and it does all right. In terms of text sharpness, as you can see, it looks good again, and uniformity looks pretty damn decent. The actual projector can display a nice amount of sharpness considering its native 480p resolution, and again the white output of this projector makes it look pretty damn good. The color strengths for the red and the blue again look very you know, average. It's not brilliant, but it's not too bad either. So here I've got the blinds closed again, and it's about 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And what I was trying to see here is how it would handle some kind of motion. And again, you can see it doesn't do too much of a bad job. So that's the Icodis DLP mini projector. If you want to go check it out, link in the video description. This thing comes in a full kit form. It seems to be a little bit priced over something like the H96P, but the actual picture it can produce is pretty damn solid. So if you got any questions, feel free to leave me in the comment section, and thank you for watching. My name is Mike, this is Tech404. I'll catch you on the next video.